Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Illustrator. I am Tor and today we'll be talking about my art survival kit, mainly from when I was moving, but also holidays and outings and things like that. Before we go any further, please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Do not forget to press the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little notification bell to stay in the loop.
Okay, so as you can see, this beast is quite large. So if I just measure it for you, it is around about 9 inches. By, if we're ignoring the handle, by about 6, by about 3.5 when it's absolutely stuffed. I did take out one of the pencil dividers in there, but that is okay. That is what I wanted to do. So yeah, because I think it's actually intended for pencils, but I don't use masses of pencils, so I made it fit what I use. So let's open it up and see what we have. But before we get inside, you can see that it is a purple zip with a nice sturdy handle here with 2 of them, so you can open them up however you like. If you're particularly fancy with your zips, you can be fancy. Okay, so let's open this up and see what we have inside. So I like my pins, but I can't put them everywhere because everything would be very metal. So I have like a little hair and a badge. I got at a convention one time. It says tea fiend, and that spoke to me so much for obvious reasons because I love tea. So yeah, I have a really cute badge. I don't know who it was by, but again, that was a convention, and that's Vulpix. I like to carry post-it notes for note taking if you need it, or you can do that cute thing where you put a post-it note over a part of your drawing and then draw over the top if you've gone wrong instead of erasing it. Kind of cute, kind of shows that there was a previous and a new and a, yeah, like it shows personal development diary on the page, but I haven't used that theory in a while. I've been using it more for note taking really. I carry my headphones in here because I like to listen to music or podcasts when I illustrate, so I usually forget them if they're not in here. So they've now migrated in here. A huge Pikachu bag, again bought at a convention. So in here we also have a ruler and one of my favourite coloured Prismacolor pencils, which is good for erasing if you like to erase your sketches as you go. In here I won't show you too much of this because it's still a work in progress. It's a work in progress. And it is basically a travel journal from back in January when I went to Copenhagen. My partner Ian surprised me to a trip to Copenhagen, and all the tickets and doodles and things that happened. A travel journal is in here, and that is exactly what I was gonna do with this last holiday. But that we did so much, I didn't really get too much time for illustrating, so I've note taken what we did and how I felt, obviously. And it'll join the Copenhagen sketchbook, and it's going to be basically become like my first ever travel journal style sketchbook, which I really love, so I'm excited about that. On the right, when I moved, I didn't want to just have black fine liners because before I moved I was incredibly black ink heavy line art, and I was starting to get to the point where I was like, I don't care about really heavy black lines anymore. I'm not going to give it up. You can see them in the background here. I do still have a couple, but I wanted to have some purples and some sepias just to lighten things up. And I have those both in a 0.05, a 0.1 and a 0.3 because I don't really do anything thicker than that. That is usually where I am at in terms of line weight. And this is a really sweet pencil. I had a whole box of different pencils and they all had lovely messages on them, and this one has live your dream, and that's exactly how and what I'm trying to do. So I thought that was very, very much in key with everything else that's happened so far. Okay, so we've opened it up. You can see there is a deeper compartment on this side, and you can see here this is, well, you won't be able to see it, but I can like try and describe it to you. This is like the soft side of Velcro, and it came with 2 extra of these that you could stick to the Velcro bits on the inside for pencil users or very thin pens. I did try and fit pens in them, they didn't really fit, so I would advise these only for pencils. But I had one set of watercolour pencils that I thought was really a good idea to bring with me, so I didn't have to bring like huge pans of stuff. I could just pick it up and go. And to go with that, there is a sharpener with 2 different holes, and it's a dispenser type, so that's really handy. So because we have watercolour pencils here, we also have watercolour brushes, or the water holding reservoir type of brush, and I have that in a size 3 and a size 1. I just cut out the middle because you can achieve the middle with either of these. It just seemed better, and honestly, out of all of these water brushes that I've tried, the Derwent ones so far have been my absolute favourite. They've got a really fancy barrel that doesn't like overspill the water, and I've always had cheap ones and they always leaked everywhere. It was terrible before. These are great. We have some black fine liners because, as I was saying before, I like my black fine liners, so just have those in a 0.2 and a 0.3. The other ones were packed, if I'm honest, at the time where I made this, so yeah. The 0.1 wasn't in there, or even the 0.05. I've only got one of those and it seems to go walkies all the time. We have 1 roll of washi tape, and it comes in really handy for sticking bits and bobs into your sketchbooks as you find them. And then we have 1 clicky pencil. I swear this pencil goes everywhere with me. It was my year 9 maths pencil, and I proved my teacher wrong. She thought I would only get, what did she say, a D or something in maths, and I worked really hard, and in my GCSEs I asked to go up a tier in paper back in the day when you could ask to go in the higher tier. She said no because she didn't think I could reach their things, but I was like, no, I really want to, so she just said no. So I said, okay, well, I'll just continue. And basically she caught me after the maths test and went, oh, by the way, if you had gone in the higher tier you would have got a B. And I was like, what? Like, for me personally, achieving anything above a C was amazing because I'm more creative, not academic really in the slightest. We'll ignore that because I'm just not good at it. And this is a really sweet token that it's got dragons on it, and the reason why it's in there is just because I'd like something to fiddle with, and it's perfect. When you're just thinking, you have your tea in one hand and you're just fiddling with the other, you can just be like, yeah, okay, I'm thinking of an idea, okay. You plop it down, grab your pencil, sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. Yeah, just like that. So we also have this little tub of watercolours. I have done a video on this before, so I won't bore you with that, but I will leave the link in the section above for you to check out if you are interested in this. It's very awesome. I like it a lot. And then, as you can see, this is just, look how much stuff we were able to get in there. This is just the right size to put a moleskin sketchbook in the bottom, or on top if you want to put stuff underneath. But by putting it on the bottom, you can keep the rigidity of the case. So it's up to you about how you do this. Yes. And then this is one of my favourite sketchbooks at the moment, purely because it is covered in Evolution stickers. Oh my god, so cute. So we got Evie and Jolteon and Flareon, and I always forget her name, but I love her. And then we got some more cuties. So that is what goes into here normally. So the only amendment to this that I have made since moving is I took out my Palomino black wing when I went on holiday. I just didn't want the lead to get broken inside because the very expensive pencil, you've got to treat it with care and just be like, oh, beautiful. So we're just going to put it up there out the way. And also there is a little cluster of random watercolour pencils. So what's really funny about this is that I got these years ago, and what's really cute is that all these, bar the 2 greens, are the colour palette that I use for Tango and Tina, and I hadn't even created them at the time, so these colours must have stuck with me for a long time. And then the green ones were added for scenery purposes, I think. Like, I just thought that pinks and purples and silvers and metallics were really gorgeous, and yeah, they were just slotted in the side. It was closed up like so. Did I show you? There's a ruler in there too, because you never know when you need a nice straight line, and you just whiz it closed. Da 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 da! Just like that.
So guys, thanks again very much for watching. Please remember to give this a big thumbs up, and I will see you all next time. Just keep doodling. Bye guys!